Hey guys, I've just been at the doctor's appointment and it was in a really cool area of the city. It's an old area, it was built right after the war. The main street here is called Bogdan Street, and it has many old buildings which are looking really cool. And so I decided to take a walk around and show you around. And to be honest, I've never really walked here by myself, even though I was born and raised in Novosibirsk, but I'm first time here, so I'm also very excited to explore. So let's take a walk. So right now we are on this main street, which is called Bogdan Street, and locals call it Bogdanka or Bogdashka. And what I want to do, I would like to check the inner yards of some of these buildings, because I checked the internet and they looking really cool. When I'm seeing old houses like this, I'm always wondering what was going on here during all these years. What were the destinies of the people who lived here? I'm just so in love with old, beautiful buildings. I know they really need a renovation, but I don't know, even the way they look right now gives them some charm. And here is the example of one of those buildings, which obviously was renovated, and it's looking really pretty. Have no idea what is that. Do you have any ideas, guys? You can go down there, so not sure, maybe there is a water down there. Here on the end of the street is also a really nice looking church. This is another building which is looking really old and cool. The legend also says that those buildings, those 2-3 floors buildings, were built after the war by the German soldiers which were captured and sent here to Siberia. Some historians say that it is not true, but to be honest, according to the design of the buildings and the really good quality of the buildings, because in this type of buildings the walls are really thick and overall they're just really built in a great quality. And considering this, I tend to trust this legend. Another signature of this street is these iron-made sculptures throughout all this street, which are placed on these pillars with the theater announcements. Here on the other side of the street is the Great Patriotic War Memorial. Some Soviet Union artifacts. Another cute looking inner yard. Check out this rack for drying the clothes. It definitely goes back to the Soviet Union. I love that we have just been on the busiest street of the area and then just turn around the corner and suddenly we are in such a quiet, peaceful space. This is really interesting. I think it's kindergarten or definitely something for kids. But what's interesting is that all the attractions definitely remain from the Soviet Union. Just look at this slide. This little thingy to hide from the sun. And the car made of tires. Yes, it says that it is a kindergarten. What an artifacts. This is also what every Soviet yard used to have. Now it's not really in the best shape, but basically you can throw your carpet on this thing and clean it with snow in winter. Guys, we about to enter a really cool yard. This yard is called Alisa and it takes its inspiration from the book Alice in Wonderland. Just imagine living in such a cool building. Another iron sculpture. Here is another amazing building complex on the street. This is called Gorky Palace of Culture, but I've already made a video on it. I was even going inside and it's really pretty inside. You can check it out on my channel. The architecture of this palace is so pretty, and as well all the surroundings. It's just so nice to be back just once again. Oh wow, this is a kids attraction as well. Here is another significant courtyard. It's called Gulliver, but unfortunately it's closed and I cannot get in. iron sculptures. Very attractive looking arc. Let me check what's inside. Just another casual yard. What a cool fence. You can actually pass through without opening it. Ta-da! Loving the little details on the buildings. This is also looking like a Soviet building. By the way, here on the back you can see the biggest swimming pool in Novosibirsk, the only swimming pool which has 50 meters roads. And here is the sport complex Cosmos. I'm so attracted to all arcs. Oh my god, guys, there is a squirrel just like this in the courtyard. I'm in another courtyard and here you can see an interesting wooden iron. And here my battery unfortunately died. But what I wanted to say is that this wooden and iron composition was created in 80s by architect Arbatsky, and it symbolizes the friendship and cooperation agreement that were signed in 1989 between Novosibirsk and American cities Minneapolis and St. Paul. Luckily, it was the last attraction of the street that I wanted to show you, and after I went home. I came home because my battery died and I was completely freezing as well. But now I'm in a desperate need of a good steak, so I will have to go out again and buy it. Bought a juicy steak and will cook it right now. Let's have a taste test. Deliciousness. We'll work on it right now. Not sure if we're gonna eat the whole thing. We'll try my best. Halfway through. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a like, give it a thumbs up. It would really support my channel. I'll leave all the links below to my Instagram, to my Patreon and others, so please feel free to find me there as well. And as always, I'm sending you love and wishing you the best day wherever you are.